So I was having a thought as the lady like almost passed to the other side of the road as I was walking down the road. And I was like, still thinking about the guy with like 500 degrees that's our age in his 40s. He's even younger, right? And he's got all the information, the real stuff. And he's telling you, you can't catch a virus. But you can't, because they have to like build up on your body and then crawl inside you and infect you. And if you have a good immune system, they can't. Right? So avoiding people walking outside is probably like dumb, because you just need to be outside. Like this guy here going by, top down. These people out enjoying, these people walking. Right? So I'm just heading up to that there. Let's see where we get some. Oh wait, here we go. Oh. Yeah, it's really dark, eh? I don't even think I have it on night mode. Oh, there's our local establishment there. There's the police walking by there. Hey, yeah, there he is. Yeah. That looked like the same truck that I was bombing around in with that other guy. There's another guy driving it? Yeah. And that looked like one of those disguised police vehicles, all blacked out, because they have some new Fords here, eh? One guy, he came up, when they all rushed me at the LCBO, it's like 4 cruisers pull up, and they accused me of being inside. I haven't even been inside, but they forgot there's cameras. Is that Weller Tree Service? Yo, Weller! Woo! Those guys know me from downtown Toronto. They're everywhere. See, now they're going to be like, how the fuck is that guy up here yelling at us? Well, of course, Dave Weller went to high school with me. Like, why wouldn't I say, hey, I need to go drink a few beers with this guy. I mean, he could be in AA now. I don't know. I know I've been to AA. I just went again, and then they canceled it, right? Like COVID, and then all of a sudden you can't be in an AA meeting. It's like stupid as anything. Most alcoholics are healthier than horse if they're in AA, getting better. And so just remember, it's viral load and how healthy you are. So sitting in your house in the dark definitely is the wrong thing. Woo, yeah, it's the wrong thing. We run on sunlight. Oh, look, there's another police officer. That's number 230. That's the truck, 230 cruising here at Innisfil Beach Road and Adulam Avenue at whatever the fuck time it is, but it'll be on the timestamp for here. So all these cars, going by the Pace Credit Union, where unless you have good credit, you can't get an account. TD Bank, where you have to make an appointment when there's nobody there. And it's like, banks are just fucked, eh? Stupidest people I've ever seen working there. I mean, look at this thing. Nice. The only difference is I'd take that canopy off, right? Then the sun would be hitting you. And I had my shirt off today at the mechanics out there. Just as you enter Innisfil, it's on the outskirts, right? A something. They were awesome. Bunch of good guys. One guy was Sikh. One guy was like Canadian, like me. The other guy was a Jamaican guy, I think. And the boys had a wonderful time. Just they were loosening off the lug nuts on the front tires because somebody went at it a little too hard with the impact gun. Which reminds me, I snapped the other guy's wrench yesterday trying to take one bolt off. Oh, there's Weller again, but in a white truck. Huh. It's funny. Yeah, they're involved with all the cleanup from the winter, all the shit that fell down. Chopping up leaves and tree branches and stuff. Looks like they might have upgraded a little bit of their equipment too, because it used to fall apart and stuff, and my sister quit because it was really dangerous working there. She's done a lot of different jobs. Yeah, she has. So I might have to take back some of the comments that I've made about how she always just relies on guys. But in general, though, staying for free at my mom's, staying for free at any guy's house she's ever at, saying that she has an agreement of spending when It's like, she doesn't even know what a budget is. It's like, oh, it's okay to eat out every day. It's the same price as eating out. Give me a break. Come on, people, use logic. I could give a fuck less how you wash your dishes. And if I come over to your house and I volunteer to wash the dishes and then you proceed to tell me the proper and correct way, I'll never wash the dishes at your house again. Pompous ass. Anyway, just walking down to Timmy's. Currently banned from the LCBO because I moved too slowly. And the other people at the one up in Barrie laughed. If I can't find someone of age, oh look, here's some seniors. Maybe I'll ask them if they could like wheel down. I'll push one of them down there, right? Not push them down, like push them down over to the liquor store, and then they could go in and get me my booze, right? Hello, ladies. Enjoying the sunshine? Hey, did you know? I'm a health scientist. Don't worry. York University, circa 1997, health science. You can't catch a virus. Did you know that? No. What happens is you can sit inside a room with other people or even by yourself, and then the viruses build up because they breed, and then they keep on trying to invade, right? And if you have a good immune system and you sit outside all the time and enjoy the sun, your own body beats them up and kicks them out. But if you're not outside and you sit inside and then let more and more build up, then it's... That's what's going on. So everyone that's sitting inside, you didn't catch me inside at all this whole time. And look at...
What did you say you do?
I'm a health scientist. So the modern terminology now that they like to use, because I'm quite an egotistical fellow, is a biohacker. So that's someone that uses scientific method to change their brain and their body. And then sometimes they pass on information to elders that actually I know will listen. Because the young ones, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dr. Brad Blanton. He's like an older psychologist. No, he was a psychiatrist. But he used the word bullshit in his book, Radical Honesty, a lot. And now he's on TED Talks and he says, we came up with this amazing mantra at our retreat. Right? He says it cost several $1 million over a couple of summers. Like probably 100 people participated. And they found the best mantra for helping people to deal with life's problems was you had to point at yourself and you had to go, you know, it's like, but you go, duh.
And what does that do?
It tells you how stupid you are. Duh. And then he talks about how we actually have 3 different minds. There's actually like 4, and none of them actually really communicate with each other, but our little brain in the front tries to translate all 4 on the fly. And then you got like cars driving by and the television and John Chrétien's, what is he? Who's the guy now?
What guy?
Who's the prime minister?
Oh, Ford.
Trudeau. You got Trudeau growing a beard and distracting everybody with his good looks. It's hard for the little thing to keep track of all the different minds. And each one of them has its own mind and wants to do, you know, different things. And so people are like really confused. Most of the time is what he was getting at. So he said every once in a while just pause and tell those 3 minds, see, because 3 fingers are pointing back. No, wait, it's the other way around. You should probably point like this and go, duh. And then it lets them know, and then you can tell them to F off like my dad does. No, my dad, the voice is in his head. He's 75. He's like a youth mentor. He's a wizard. He's a wild wizard. He just goes as he's walking up the stairs to go to bed, and then he sleeps like a baby.
So you shut it off.
Yeah, you just tell them to go away. Especially the idiot ones that make you do stupid stuff. You just be like, I call it giving them the boot, and I just go, and then they're not allowed back. Just like yours won't be. They've gotten the boot. Gotta hand out at least one boot every day. There.